Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are fine and fit. Finally, after a long gap, we are going to start our syllabus through online mode. And today, as per the news, Maharashtra board going to reduce 30% syllabus of ninth and 10th to complete the syllabus in time. So, we are going to start with our grammar activities first. As per paper pattern, today we are going to discuss about section first of the paper which is related with language study. In this section, in this section, question number 1, A1, that is do as directed, in which you have to solve 4 activities out of 5 activities. And these are the simple activities you have to solve. So, without wasting the time, we are going to start our today's lecture. So let's see. In this particular question, there are simple activities. So, in the first activity, which is make a meaningful sentence by using a given phrase. This is not actually the new activity for you. This is very simple activity which already you have learned in 8th standard. I hope you remember it. In this question, as per given phrase, you have to construct a sentence which must be grammatically correct. This is very simple activity. In the second activity, you have to use the given adverb in your own sentence. The same thing is applicable to the second activity as well. That here also you have to construct your own sentence by using the given adverb. Third activity, that is choose correct alternative based on homographs or homophones. Homophones or homographs. Already you have learned this particular activity in standard 8. And here also remember you have to choose the correct alternative as per the context of given statement. Here you need to choose correct alternative, and remember that don't just write alternative. Here it is necessary to rewrite the whole statement again. So next activity, that is fourth activity, that is spot the error and rewrite the correct sentence. Here you should have the knowledge of grammar, and even you should know about the sentence construction methods. So here generally in this activity you have to identify the error in the given statement. It is necessary to correct this statement and rewrite this statement with correct form. Activity 5, in which remember you have to complete the word chain. Here, as per the given word, you have to find out 4 related words of that category or genre. Sixth activity is all about identify the type of sentences. You all know it very well, the 4 types of the sentences. Here you have to mention the correct type of the given sentence. This is a very simple activity. Activity 7th is related with the present participle or gerund or infinitive. In this particular activity, you have to pick maybe participle, maybe gerund, or maybe infinitive, and you have to use it in your own sentence. So that is necessary kind of the thing. This activity also you have solved in 8th standard. Eighth activity, that is write 2 compound words. This is very simple activity. in which you have to write two compound words like moonlight, fire brigade, etc. There are so many compound words. You can choose any two words and you may be ready for this particular activity. Ninth activity is very simple. Already you have solved in 8th standard. Here you have to find hidden words from the given word. Minimum 4-letter words you have to find out. At least 2 words you have to find out to get 1 mark. Next activity, that is form present participle or past participle in which the last letter is doubled. So we will discuss about this particular activity afterwards. I will give you the information about this particular activity in detail afterwards. Next activity, that is arrange the following in alphabetical order. Here we have total 4 words and we need to rearrange them as per the chronology, that is A, B, C, D. You know it very well that you have to rearrange the given words by using alphabetical order. Next, punctuate the following sentence. Punctuation is one of the important part of English language. And here you have to punctuate the given statement with correct grammatical rules. And here you have to write down the statement with different types of the punctuation marks. Remember that. Next activity, that is pick out the determiners in the following sentence. In the 8th standard, already remember, you know that determiners playing one of the vital role in English language. Here you have to just find out the determiners and you have to mention it. So among these activities, you will get 5 activities in question paper and you have to just solve 4 because question number 1, A1 consists only 4 marks. Now after this much discussion, we are going to start the main part of today's lecture, which is all about homophones or homographs and types of sentences. So let's see, we're going to start with homographs first. Homographs. Already you have solved many examples of homographs and homophones. There is a slight difference between these particular two terms. The first one, homographs, each of 2 or more words spell the same. Spell the same means here the spelling is same but not necessarily pronounced the same and having different meanings and origins. So here sometimes pronunciation of the word is different but the spelling is same. So remember that homograph having the same spelling but different pronunciation. For example, tear. Tear means here rip apart, and tear, that is a drop of water from the eye. You all know it very well. Skip. Skip means jump and skip means miss out also. So here these are the examples of homographs. Homophones. Here each of 2 or more words having the same pronunciation but different meaning. Origins of sometimes spelling as well. So here the word allowed. Allowed, to allow someone, and the second word allowed, you can say loudly. When you are speaking loudly, one can say that this is allowed. Next, we are going to solve few examples for better understanding. So in front of your eyes, we have total 5 examples. So let's see, we are going to start with the first. Many city buses expect riders to have the exact ... ready when it is time to pay. So such kind of the question you will see in the examination paper. Among 2 alternatives, you have to choose the correct one. The first one is fair and the second one is also fair. Both the pronunciations are same. but here you have to choose the correct one. The first fair, that is FAIR, which is related with the skin color, and the second fair, that is FARE, that is related with the amount which you need to pay for the traveling, that is fair. So according to the context of this statement, which is correct answer? The second one, that is FARE, fair. The same is applicable to second, third, fourth and fifth example. So this second, third, fourth and fifth example you have to solve. I'm not going to tell you the answers of them. You have to solve it. After this particular activity, which is all about homophones or homographs, we're going towards the next one, that is types of sentences. Types of sentences, you all know it very well that in English we have four types of sentences. The first one, assertive. Assertive sentence is also called as declarative sentence. It is also called as simple sentence. The second type of the sentence is interrogative sentence. Interrogative, we are going to discuss it in detail after some time. The third category of the or third type of the sentence is imperative sentence. And the last type is very important here, that is exclamatory sentence. So these are the four types of the sentences we have in English. Let me remind you once again, we have four types of the sentences. Assertive sentence, which is also simple sentence, or you can say declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and the last one, exclamatory sentence. So we are going to start with the first type of sentence, that is assertive, you can say simple or declarative. In simple sentence, simply remember we are using such kind of the sentences to make a statement or expresses an opinion. This kind of sentence ends with a period. So it has certain period. For example, I want to be a good writer. This is very simple kind of the statement. Or maybe you can take the second example, that is my friend is a really good writer. Next type, which is all about imperative. Already you have learned types of sentences since 5th standard. So I'm not going to waste too much time on it. So second type, which is imperative sentence, here an imperative sentence gives a command or makes a request. It usually ends with a period, but under certain circumstances end with an exclamation point. So here it is very necessary that when somebody is given a command, or maybe somebody is making a request, so this particular statement is related with the imperative sentence. For example, please sit down. And second example, I need you to sit down now. So this is the exception because at the end we have the exclamation mark, but still this particular statement is in the category of imperative sentence. Third type, which is interrogative sentence. This is very simple to identify interrogative sentence because at the end of the sentence you will get question mark. So here, whenever somebody asks a question, that time that particular statement is in the category of interrogative sentence. So basically this type of the sentences often begins with who, what, where, when, why, how, or do, does, did, or maybe sometime they are started with the to be form, that is am, is, are, was, were, shall, will, like that. So here I have mentioned two examples. The first one is when you will come, and do you know what the weather will be tomorrow? So at the end of the each statement we have question mark. So it is very simple. Whenever there is a question mark, you have to mention interrogative sentence. And the last but not the least, the fourth type of sentence, that is exclamatory. Do you know why we are using exclamatory sentence or sentences? Let's see. An exclamatory sentence is a sentence that expresses great emotion, such as excitement, surprise, happiness. Maybe sometimes, maybe you are in angry mood. So anger is also expressed by the exclamatory sentence. And this sentences ends with an exclamation mark. So this is also very simple thing. Whenever there is an exclamation mark, you need to remember that this particular statement is in the category of exclamatory sentence. So this is all about today's lecture. After watching this particular video, I have shared two links. The first link, in which you have to solve the quiz of homophones or homographs, and in the second link you have to solve the quiz of types of sentences. If you have any kind of the doubt regarding this particular two activities, you can call me in the evening after 11 a.m. or maybe you can call me after 11 a.m. So I hope you have understood today's lecture clearly, and if you have any kind of the doubt, you can call me anytime. Thank you very much.